Good morning, everybody. I am so excited to be back here with you. I have fully recovered from my reading of Redeeming Love. I am here to talk about a series that I recently discovered that I really actually love, and it's kind of a breezy, easy read, which I needed after last week's read. And that is the Dare Valley series by Ava Miles. Now, Ava Miles was not a writer that I was familiar with before I read these two books of hers. And there's, I believe, 4 books in the series. I've read the first 2, and I will continue to read them because I really, really enjoyed them. So the reason I started this series is because the first book is called Nora Roberts Land. And I was like, Nora Roberts Land, like, that sounds fantastic because I'm a huge Nora Roberts fan. I'm going to do a video on her, a couple of her different series. Honestly, I think I'm going to make that my next video. Remind me in the comments. Nora Roberts is going to be my next video. At least one of her trilogies that I've read needs to be on here. I love the Stanislavski siblings. I love, she did one about some witches in the past that I really loved. It was a trilogy. I need to look up the names of them because I want to cover that one too. It was excellently done. But we're talking about Ava Miles today and the Dare Valley series. So the first book is called Nora Roberts Land, and it is about Meredith, who's a journalist who's just recently been divorced, and she goes back home to Colorado to find her Nora Roberts leading man. Essentially, she's looking for a guy from a Nora Roberts book. She loves Nora Roberts, and that's what she's specifically looking for. She meets Tanner McBride, who she falls for, but she kind of doesn't want to be with. There's some stuff going on with her ex-husband in this book you'll find very aggravating, and her ex-husband is definitely the villain of this first book. So the second book covers her younger sister Jill and her childhood sweetheart Brian, and they've got a lot of grief and stuff going on between them because Jill's best friend has recently died, and she was also friends with Brian, so there's a lot of grief and stuff going on. Really, really well done series. I thoroughly enjoyed the series so far. It's not something that, like I said, I had seen anything by Ava Miles before. So if you are into a little bit of whodunit, lots of comedy, some romance, obviously, check out Ava Miles' Dare Valley series. Highly recommend it. What else am I reading? Well, I'm going to finish this series, and I'm also reading Firefly Lane by Kristen Hanna. I'm going to try to get back into some more historical stuff because that's kind of my bread and butter. I've been reading some different things in different genres for this YouTube channel. I'm really looking for solid historical fiction romance to read. If you know of one, please comment down below. I'll be super happy to read it and review it for you. On that note, you guys have a blessed, amazing week, and thank you so much for joining me. And what are you guys reading this week?